All right, now we're going to set the white balance on the cameras. What you can see here is we've aimed all of the cameras at the white card, as you can see, and zoomed in fully so that the white card is filling the entire frame. So we've just zoomed in 100% on that. And now we're going to...
And shifted our focus so that the white card is
in focus. Okay.
Right, now we come in here.
And
These
now
are
we
controls for each camera.
Yeah.
And so if you look up here, camera 1, 2, and 3, it's all white. So as long as the frames are full of white, we go back down here. And
Okay, sorry, let's do that again. Okay. What you did was you checked on the engineering monitor here
I looked
to
at
see that they
each
were
camera.
all white
Right.
by pressing serially the 3 buttons.
Right.
Yep.
And then we go down here, and for each camera, we want to do AWB, which is auto white balance.
Auto white balance, AWD.
So push that. Push that.
You
Just push it once, AWB,
Yeah.
and it'll go solid for a second or two, and then.
okay,
good.
now, if the iris isn't in the proper range,
It'll
it'll blink.
And it'll tell, and that means that it's not happening. So that means
Yeah.
that it's either too dark or too light.
Okay, and if you set it in the middle, does that usually cure the problem?
So one way that I try and measure it, and this is, I don't know if this might be nonsense, but so you can see when you're looking at all whites, there's a line right there. I try and put it right at 500 for each one. So
Right
camera 1's at 500.
Yep.
Camera 2. Right at
And he's
500.
adjusting the big iris knob.
And then camera 3. Adjust that. Camera
Sorry.
3 is harder because it's got the teleprompter.
Exactly,
So
and
it's harder to
that
get up
cuts
there.
down
Yeah, so
the
there we go.
amount of light hitting the sensor.
And now we know that they're all same exposure, same color.
Yeah. Okay. Now, what you inherited here was all of the little knobs.
Oh, look here. This one, sorry to interrupt. But
Yep.
The master gain is different here. So someone may have, that's probably why we couldn't adjust it past a certain point. So someone had turned the gain.
Okay. What do you want the master gain? You want the master gain?
I want it as low as possible.
As low
so
as
that
possible.
there's no graininess added to anything.
This is the -3 means
I
we're
think
not
that
gaining it.
We're not gaining anything. So even 0 seems to, you
Yes.
can see it jumps up right
Okay.
here.
-3 is better than 0.
Which is
And what you
confusing.
can see is that all 3 of these now, Seth has set those to 0. And I look across here and what do you call this? The iris is at 3.1, 3, 3,
So
and
this one's always going to
2.5.
be slightly different because
Yeah.
it's dealing with the teleprompter.
Exactly.
So
It
this
does.
one's always a little different than these, but
Yeah.
these other two should be just about identical.
Yeah. But when we come here, we want to see all of these that have arrows on them pointing to noon.
Yeah. Exactly.
Okay.
Which I actually didn't. Yeah.
Okay, well, close enough.
Close enough.
And as you can see here, the thing that we found odd this time was somebody had changed the master gain, and you'd like that to be, as it is now, -3.
That's all. That's just my personal preference too, though.
Yeah.
I mean, some people aren't bothered by,
Yeah.
and maybe bumping it up to 0, maybe you won't even notice a difference in
Yeah.
graininess. But
Well, I mean, for our purposes, generally,
right, you wanna,
grain is not artistic.
right.
It may be, but it's not for us.
Right.
But again, so there's a thing here, if you have something where you're not getting enough light in effect to the sensor,
Yeah.
you're going to get a blinking thing, a beeper, or what? What are you going to get?
You mean for the white balance?
Yeah,
You're gonna get a blinking thing. No, it doesn't make a sound. It
Yeah.
will blink until
you do
either-
something.
You do something.
Yeah.
It'll just keep blinking. So
Okay.
I
But
think if you hit it a second time, it'll stop. But you're not white balancing.
You're not, yeah, it's just giving up. It's like your seatbelt thing. Let him kill himself.
Yeah,
We don't
right,
care.
right, right.
Okay, so this is the AW